What is up, guys? It's President Q from 2K Central hitting you guys with some new news about the gameplay additions for NBA 2K19. Now this should be pretty interesting. I won't be showing footage on the screen because I can't get a copyright strike. This channel is pretty brand new. And by the way, hit the subscribe button because dude, this is your best source for anything 2K. You already know. So we're talking about the gameplay additions that have occurred. A lot of YouTubers were flown over to LA over this past weekend and they were able to play the game, and they even caught a little bit of ghetto footage for us that I can't use because, like I said, I don't want to get copyright stricken. So let's go ahead and get into what's been added in the gameplay. First off, on the cheese, there's no more blow-bys unless you have a lot of strength and speed, and I believe it's those two attributes combined. The only person they said that they were able to do successful blow-bys with was LeBron, so that's interesting. I'm pretty sure LeBron-like builds within the MyCareer will be the only people able to really do the blow-by animation, which is kind of cool. And it's not even the same one, it's some kind of stiff arm animation. So that's interesting. And also, if a regular person tries to do a blow-by to you, you can just counter it by reaching in and you should be able to poke the ball loose from them. The zigzag cheese is gone. When you try to zigzag, your character will move laterally rather than turn their body in whatever direction you're moving your stick in. So I'm glad to see zigzag cheese has been nerfed and pretty much deleted from the game. Kudos to 2K for finally doing that. It seems like clipping has reduced, basketballs won't be going through people as much, and also your passes won't be going through people. Badges seem relatively the same for what we've seen. There's not really any new passing, which is a good thing in my opinion. I thought the passing was pretty much fine if you mess with the sensitivity. And now, let's get to the defense. If the opponent is over dribbling, they are very vulnerable to losing the ball to a steal. Poking the ball loose is not as common in 19 as it was in 18. Instead, you guys will kind of have a fight over the ball animation, and usually the person going for the steal should retrieve it. Blocks can fly out of bounds, but they don't fly out of bounds as much anymore, and they're actually more retrievable. If you block it close to the backboard, depending on your rating, you pin the ball against the backboard. Overall, we pretty much knew this, but off the dribble play has been pretty much nerfed, so that includes shot creators, and defense has been buffed. Mike Wang let us know that was going to be the occurrence for the next game anyways. Also, you can block the dunks and alley-oops after the receiver catches the ball. So no more having to try to go for the steal, and if they catch it, it's an automatic dunk. Someone can actually block the dunk. Shooting. So this year you can choose multiple shot meters, either the one from 18, 17, or both. So that's the one next to your legs, next to your feet, or you can have them both on. What I heard from Chris Smooth's video is that some of the open shots were actually counting as contested, and that's not a good look, but hopefully Mike Wang will fix that. Heavily contested greens are out of the game. I don't think you should get a perfect release on any kind of heavily contested shot unless you're a pure sharp, and even then it still shouldn't be that common, which by the way, they said greens are a little bit more rare across the board. I dig it. And the layup meter is back from 17, so you will have to time your layups and you can green them now, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll have to see how it works for contested layup. Now for dribbling. When you tap the left trigger, you will trigger some kind of hesitation animation, and you'll be able to use it to set up a combo for more dribbles while you're moving. From what we've seen, ankle breakers seem to be less common, but we're not totally sure about that yet. I kind of hope they're less common, because you don't see them in every single NBA game. You see them probably like every 3 or 4 or even 5 games in real life. Momentum dribbling is back. I don't know how to feel about that. As long as the right archetypes and right dribblers are allowed to use momentum dribbling and stretch bigs aren't able to use them, then I'm cool with it. Now for big men stuff. Rebounding is relatively the same, but boxing out and maintaining a good position will still be the main part of getting your rebound. Otherwise, you still have those random guards flying in grabbing your rebounds when you clearly deserved it. A new animation I've seen this year, which I didn't really see as much, I think if you're pretty strong and you're in the post position, you can actually bump the defender pretty hard and knock them on the floor. I hope that's not super common, but I hope it's more common than it was last year and years before. Now that's all my notes I have for the gameplay. My opinion, I didn't care too much for the gameplay. I just wanted the cheese cleaned up, of course. I thought gameplay was one of the only redeeming qualities of 2K18. I'm glad it wasn't changed too much, because if you change something that's not too broken, you might break it more. Gameplay is pretty sensitive, so you only want to add to it, not really take stuff away. Now, of course, I would like to see more about the modes, servers, customization, archetypes, and presentation additions. But let me know what you guys think down below about the gameplay additions, and also what you guys would like to see next. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and come back for more. And also, I wouldn't mind you sharing this to your friends. But I'll talk to you guys later. This has been President Q from 2K Central. Don't forget to come back for some more, because this is the best place to find anything and everything 2K. Adios. Have a great day.